Kalamazoo Police! Anyone inside, come to the front door.
Immediately go to avoid
Kalamazoo Police! There's a couple cats running around right there. Jeff, if you're inside and you can hear me, come to the front door. Okay. Kalamazoo Police, search warrant.
I got the hall here.
Scott stairs. I'm with you.
Check that corner there.
Slow and steady.
Kalamazoo Police, search warrant.
I'm watching on this hallway where you put it.
Okay.
Alright, looks like this is gonna connect to the kitchen around to the right.
Next 3. I'm waiting for the garage.
Kalamazoo Police, search warrant. Anyone inside, call out now.
Come on, Jeff, call out, buddy.
Back there.
Is that insulation? Is there a scuttle? Look up. No? Yeah. Is it scuttle?
Yeah.
Do you see this? The insulation right here?
Yeah, I saw that.
As they clear the house, deputies notice disturbed insulation scattered across the floor. They also spot a ladder leading up to the attic, a strong indication Jeffrey may be hiding above them. However, officers realize sending anyone up there could lead them straight into an ambush. So instead, deputies come up with an interesting plan that would catch Jeffrey completely off guard.
Hey Jeff, obviously, you know, in talking to Dad outside, he said he built the house. I told him about what's going on with the scuttle hole here. He's telling me about what he did with the house, all the work he's put into it. And when I brought up the fact that there was a ladder up there, he's like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I know for a fact they didn't put any ladder up there.
Thank you, sir.
Can I just have you come down to the hole and we can get your side of the story about what played out today?
You're gonna need more height on it, man.
We're gonna get a little bit more height. There's a heat signature back in the corner. I just can't tell what
Back
it
there.
is.
There's a step stool in the garage right there too.
Can you angle that light up a little bit more? Or that light can shine further straight?
Yeah. But I think that's just insulation.
Can you zoom in at all on this?
Can you turn left a little bit, Jason?
The 911 call came in at 4:47 in the morning. The caller whispered that she could hear someone in the ceiling. She said she had lived the house for 3 years. She said the crawlspace above the hallway closet had always been empty, but for the last 3 nights she had heard breathing. That call, which lasts just under 4 minutes, is the quietest piece in case that would eventually involve U.S. Marshals, a fingerprint match from a 15-year-old crime scene, and a man whose face had been on a wanted poster in 2 different states. Before we go deeper into what the documents actually show, make sure you're subscribed to EvidenceAxis. Because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence. Here is the visual anchor. Think of a house as a skull. The walls are the bone.
There's bloody gloves down here.
What'd you say?
There's bloody gloves on the passenger seat.
We need to find Jeff before he does something to himself.
Kalamazoo Police!
66th Avenue, please come to the front door with your hands in the air.
It's Saturday, May 20th in Kalamazoo, Michigan. 28-year-old Taylor Dragovich has just returned to her mother's apartment with her family. As they head inside, Taylor stays behind in the parking lot. Little does she know, those few seconds alone are about to have devastating consequences.
911, what's the address of emergency?
My daughter's been attacked. We're in the parking lot. Please, hurry. I don't know what to do.
Okay, take a deep breath.
I do. Hear me.
On the line is Taylor's mother, Cindy, reporting that her daughter has been shot in what appears to be a drive-by shooting. Within seconds, more than a dozen officers rush to the location, knowing the victim could be moments from.
The rooms are the memory, and the attic is the hollow space where a thought can hide for years without anyone noticing. In this case, without anyone a pulse. It is August of 2023 in Pottawatomie County, Oklahoma.
All right, what did you see?
What
did you see?
I didn't.
All right, so we were upstairs in our apartment.
Okay.
And we thought that there was kids screaming, but we didn't know it was my sister.
Okay. You didn't see anybody?
No.
You just heard screaming?
All we saw was there was a car, a gray car, and it spun down, this way. And then and then they took off.
Okay, gray car. Did we see anyone that was driving it?
Yeah, no.
No, I just...
Because we were upstairs.
A newer car?
Wait, what?
Newer car, older car?
It looked like a newer car.
Who's her boyfriend, or does she have? I got his name right now. Were they together?
Yes, they
For
were.
8, she has a PPO against him, but he keeps coming around.
What kind of vehicle is?
He drives. Black Chevy.
Does she have a current boyfriend then?
No, she doesn't.
God, no.
Upon speaking with the family, officers quickly mark her ex-boyfriend Jeffrey as their first potential suspect. Meanwhile, Taylor has just reached the hospital where doctors work desperately to stop the bleeding. Back at the scene, one group of officers begins tracking the gray SUV through flock cameras across the county. Another group heads to Cindy's apartment where they would learn more disturbing details about Taylor's last relationship.
Parents' names.
The house sits at the end of a gravel road surrounded by cedar trees. The woman who lives there is in her 60s. She works at a pharmacy in Shawnee. She has a son who visits twice a month.
10 days earlier, Taylor's home security cameras captured Jeffrey lurking outside her home in the middle of the night. And according to Taylor's mother, he was arrested the following day for violating the personal protection order. But within hours of being released, Jeffrey returns. This time, he appears to be carrying a bag and attempts to make his way inside before something scares him away. By now, detectives know they're dealing with a dangerous stalker, but they have no idea he's about to lead them into one of the strangest standoffs of their careers.
And we need to find Jeff before he does something to himself.
Come on, man. I just wanted to...
You got hands.
Over an hour into the investigation, a critical update comes in over the radio. Flock has successfully picked up the vehicle and is registered to an address in Lawton. With Taylor still fighting for her life, deputies rush to the property, believing they've finally caught up to their suspect before he has the chance to flee. But when they arrive, the person who answers the door isn't who they're expecting.
Hi. And in the early hours of August 14, she tells a dispatcher that the breathing in the attic has become louder. She says it sounds someone is turning over in their sleep. The dispatcher asks if she wants to stay on the line. She says no, because she does not want to wake him up. That is the phrase she uses, him. Deputies arrive 31 minutes later. Body camera footage is public record. The first deputy steps onto the porch and knocks. The woman opens the door wearing a robe. She points toward the hallway without speaking. The deputy asks her if anyone else is in the house. She shakes her head and then points upward. The deputy draws his weapon. The audio catches the exact moment the floorboard creaks above them. It is the sound of a stranger shifting his weight. The attic access panel is in the hallway ceiling. The deputy calls for "Come down." There is no response. A second deputy arrives. They position a ladder. The first deputy climbs slowly. The camera shows insulation dust falling in the beam of the flashlight. And then a voice says, "I'm not coming down until I talk to my wife." That single sentence redirects the entire investigation. The man in the attic is not a transient. He is not a squatter. He is 52-year-old Dale Ray Whitaker. And according to the U.S. Marshals Service, Dale Ray Whitaker has been a wanted fugitive since 2008. He is wanted for questioning in the disappearance of his estranged wife Karen Whitaker from Sequoia County. He is also wanted on an outstanding warrant for unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. And the house he is hiding in belongs to his sister. The woman in the robe is not protecting a stranger.
Hey, I'm looking for Jeff. Is he around?
Why are you looking for my Jeffrey?
Kalamazoo wants to talk to him about something. They asked a couple of us to come out here and try and find him.
No.
Is he home?
He's not even here. No.
Okay. Do you know where he stays at?
He has his apartment.
Where's that at?
It's in Kalamazoo. I don't know the address.
Do you know like the name of the apartment? Like Hidden Hills?
Gull Road Apartments.
Gull Road Apartments? Okay.
Yeah.
How long has he lived there?
A long time, 5, 6 years.
Okay. Do you have a good? Do you have a phone number for him so I can give it to Kalamazoo so they can get a hold of him?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Alrighty. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's not here. Unfortunately, you can clear out. He's not here. Essentially, tonight will be clear.
Officers immediately begin coordinating a stop on the vehicle, believing they're closing in on the suspect. But in reality, Whoever is behind the wheel is about to pull officers into a far more disturbing side of this investigation. But before we get to that, I want to help you protect yourself and your family from something that can ruin your life: identity theft. In today's world, your personal data, your name, location, contact info, it's all out there, scattered across the internet, quietly collected and sold by data brokers, often without you ever realizing. I recently searched a friend's name and was shocked by how much came up. Even old photos with his relatives were all available online for anyone to find or purchase. These data brokers rely on one thing: that you won't do anything about it, that you'll keep blindly accepting terms and conditions and using services that collect your data in the background. But with this video's sponsor, Aura, you can fight back. Aura scans its massive database of data brokers for your info and takes immediate action to get it removed, while keeping your personal information protected and encrypted. And they don't just stop there. Aura works around the clock to protect your privacy and continue monitoring these sites to make sure your data stays off and alerts you if it ever reappears. There are other companies that offer data removal, but Aura goes way beyond just that, offering a complete package of privacy-related services and delivering fraud alerts 650 times faster than its competitors. So if you want to protect yourself and your loved ones, go to aura.com/DrInsanity to try Aura for 14 days, or simply click the link in the description to start Aura's automatic scrubbing of your personal information from these data broker sites. With that said, let's return to the pursuit of Jeffrey's vehicle, where officers are moments away from an encounter they weren't expecting.
Hey, one of our deps is behind that car.
Okay, behind the terrain.
Yep, 26th Street, 63rd Ave. We'll be out on a felony stop.
Follow that.
They're northbound 26th Street from 66th Ave. Driver, show us your hands!
Step out of the car! Show us your hands! Show us your hands!
Can you step back here for me? Just keep your hands where we can see them, okay? There's nobody else in the car? Okay. Central 89 vehicles clear. We're out with the mom.
What the hell?
There's gonna be some officers here to talk to you in just a second, okay?
No, why you guys pulled a gun on me is bullshit.
Oh, ma'am, you're gonna stay here, okay?
I didn't do anything wrong. What am I doing wrong?
You're being detained right now because there's an ongoing investigation involving that car. There's gonna be some officers here in a second to talk to you from Kalamazoo.
For my car?
To their complete surprise, officers are once again met by Jeffrey's mother, Melissa, and with
she is protecting her brother.
Still no sign of Jeffrey, detectives begin to question Melissa's earlier statements, so they ask her a few more questions, looking for any indication she may have been covering for Jeffrey.
Hi, ma'am.
Why did I get a gun pulled on me?
I understand. So
no, it's bullshit. They both pulled a gun on me.
I'm sure you're very worried and frustrated about everything that's gone on.
I have no idea what's going on.
Allow me to explain everything, okay? We need to talk to Jeff. What brings us out to Van Buren County is Jeff and Taylor got into it, and we got to talk to him right away.
They got into it?
Yes.
How did he go to see her or something?
Yes. And that is the problem.
The restraining order is a bunch of bullshit in the first place, because he's never hit her, he's never touched her, he's never done anything to her.
Whatever the case is,
and
he was out there tonight, and that's what we've got to talk to him about. Do you know, is he back at your place?
No.
Do you know where he's at?
No.
Melissa, can I come talk to you over here real quick?
You can talk to me, that's fine.
Melissa, you are in a horrible spot right now because your son has put you in the middle of a big mess. But you haven't been completely honest with me since we started talking.
No, I have been completely honest with you.
You haven't, because I know that vehicle was down over in
Kalamazoo. I don't even care if you know that vehicle was there in Kalamazoo. I went to work, I come home, and I go to sleep. If Jeff was in my car, well, Jeff was in my car.
Okay, and he brought it back to your place, and you know that you've seen him within the last couple of days.
Jeff is not at my house.
To detectives, this response from Melissa sounds far from convincing, as she appears to second-guess herself while answering. As Melissa continues denying any knowledge of Jeffrey's whereabouts, detectives finally receive an update from the hospital about Taylor's condition, and they're about to break the news to Melissa.
Now, here is the irony explosion. The official record from the Sequoia County Sheriff's Office lists Dale Whitaker and dangerous. The National Crime Information Center database flags him as a missing person suspect. But for 15 years, he was not in Mexico. He was not in a cabin in the woods. He was, according to the probable cause affidavit, living inside a family attic in rural Oklahoma, leaving only at night, showering at a neighbor's house when they were out of town, and eating whatever his sister brought to the crawlspace door. And for those 3 nights before the 9/11 call, he had grown comfortable enough to fall asleep. That is the detail that breaks the story open. A man who evaded federal authorities for a decade and a half was undone not by a SWAT team, not by a traffic stop, not by a DA match, but by the sound of his own breathing. Deputies talk him down. The body camera shows his feet descending first through the panel, then his torso. He is wearing jeans and a t-shirt. He is not armed.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's up there.
Hey, Jeff, listen, the light's shining at you right now. Brother, come on. Let's just come on down, please, okay? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. I'm here to talk to you. Just come on down, okay?
I'm gonna shut the back door.
Come on over to the hole.
What direction?
I've got me and my detective friend here.
Keep it where it was, buddy, so I can see him.
Hang right a little bit, Jason.
Hey, lots.
Ready?
Keep going, Jason.
Yep.
Right there. Stop.
Jeff. Guys, shh. Hey, Jeff. Can you hear me? Listen, brother, I'm looking at you right now. Just come on out. Everything's okay. We'll talk to you about what's going on, okay? But we've got Mom and Dad out here. We really want to make sure you're okay.
He's got a knife.
After a day of searching, deputies finally spot Jeffrey hiding in the attic, armed with a kitchen knife. But even after getting a drone up there, they still can't convince him to surrender. And what makes the situation even more difficult is that Jeffrey has a history of harm. So time is no longer on their side. Realizing this, deputies are about to use every tactic available to bring this standoff to an end, even if it means putting their own lives at risk.
Jeff? Hey, buddy, whatever in your hand, I want you to drop it, okay? Jeff? Put it all down. Show me your hands. Point your hands towards the camera for me, okay? What's that? Oh, vape? Okay. Vape's okay, man. That's cool. Come on over to the hole, though, okay? They're not going to. They're not going. Jeff, drop the knife. Jeff, put the knife down. Listen to me. Listen to me. Drop the knife. Put the knife down, okay? Put the knife down.
Hey, sir. He's got the knife. He's got the knife pointed towards him right now. Just heads up. You still have life on fire.
Got the knife up by his neck.
Hang on, he's got the knife by his neck. Okay. He's moving away. You got hands. Jeff, we got a hole, so come on down in that hole right there if you can.
We're good. We're good. One shooter.
Okay. All right. Jeff? Okay, you see me, bud? Yes, sir. Okay, look at me. Let go of the stress, let go of the knife. Come on, man.
I just wanted... You're already there. Why can't I just... Because you don't want to. You already said you don't want to. I'd rather... You're just...
You did it. We did it. We're here. You did it, man.
Just, hey, Jeff,
come on.
Put your foot on the beam so you don't fall through.
Hey, here we go.
They're going to rack you nuts.
Yep, come on. Here we go. Come on, man.
Coming to you.
You got this. I got it.
You're doing great.
You're all right. You're okay. You got this, man.
Yep, stay going.
Yep. Watch the drywall there, guys.
Gotcha.
Go ahead, Jeff. You go ahead. Go ahead, bud. Yep, I got him. Got it. Good. You're coming down. You ready? Okay.
Hands.
Yep.
Bring him around back.
Yeah.
You're okay, bud, okay?
With
He asks if he can put on his glasses before they cuff him. The deputy says yes. He puts on his glasses. He looks directly into the lens and says, "I knew this day would come." It is the only moment in the entire footage where he sounds relieved.
Melissa, step over here and talk to me, okay? I'm gonna let you know what's going on.
You can't tow my car. I gotta go to work.
You'll find out if you let me talk to you. Let's go back over here so you can...
No, I need to get my work stuff out of there. For my car, I need to get my purse.
Melissa?
What?
Do you think we're out here for a PPO violation?
I don't know what you're out here. I honestly don't. I really swear to God, I don't have any idea. I don't. I'm telling you the honest truth.
All right. Taylor is dead. All right? And we need to find Jeff before he does something to himself.
Taylor's
he was there.
Dead?
Yes. We're not out here for some little thing.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Taylor's dead?
Think about everything that's happened in the last hour. Think about everything that's happened in the last hour. All right? We don't operate this way for a domestic assault or violation.
Dead?
Yes.
You're lying to me. I don't believe you.
At this point, we know that Jeff is involved and he was at your house because he took this vehicle out there. When was the last time you saw Jeff?
I saw Jeff a couple days ago.
Jeff is putting you into the point where you could be an accessory after the fact of murder. Do you understand that?
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Taylor's dead. I have to go to work and I need all my work things. I don't know how I'm going to go to work without my car.
You missing work is not our concern right now. All right?
Can I get my work stuff?
Why are you worried about the work stuff?
Because I have to go to work tomorrow.
Okay, maybe we should be more concerned about the woman that lost her life tonight.
I don't want to lose my job.
As Melissa learns Taylor has tragically succumbed to her injuries, officers face a troubling possibility. If Melissa is really covering for her son, she's no longer just protecting her family, but helping a suspected murderer. So while the detective keeps her talking, other officers search the SUV, where they would make a very troubling discovery.
Now here is the parallel narrative. In 2008, Karen Whitaker disappears from her home in Vian, Oklahoma. According to the friends, her husband had been threatening her. She had filed for a protective order. The order was granted. 2 weeks later, she was gone. Her car was found at a Walmart parking lot in Sallisaw. Her purse was inside. The keys were then driver's side door was unlocked, and Dale Whitaker was nowhere. The Sequoia County Sheriff's Office opens a missing person investigation. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation over, but then the U.S. Marshals take over. But there is no body, there is no confession. There is no surveillance footage. There is just a man who stops showing up to work, stops calling his relatives, and vanishes from every database he had ever been in, until August of 2023, when a woman in Pottawatomie County calls 911 because her brother has been sleeping in her attic and she has become afraid to fall asleep. Here is the ticking clock moment. Deputies interview Dale Whitaker at the Pottawatomie County Jail. The interview is recorded. He has read his Miranda rights. He waives them. And then, for the first time in 15 years, he says he did not kill his wife. He says he left because he was scared. He says he has been living in attics, barns, and abandoned trailers for years. But then the detective asks him a question that changes the temperature of the room. He asks, "Where is Karen?"
Jeffrey, now in handcuffs and covered in dirt, the 4-hour standoff is finally over. As officers escort him to the Kalamazoo headquarters for questioning, investigators search the attic and recover 2 large knives, one of them covered in blood. While forensic analysts work to determine whether the blood is Taylor's, detectives sit down with Jeffrey. Until those results come back, a confession is their only other shot at proving Jeffrey is the killer. But Jeffrey has other plans.
You can eat and drink. Just relax for a second. Okay. How's the Coke taste? I like the Coke. Well, Jeff, we obviously wanted to talk to Bert, brought you down here so we could sit down like men and have just a regular conversation about, a lot has happened today, obviously, right? You've been through a lot. Mm-hmm. And I really just wanted to give you the opportunity to kind of give your side of the story, let you know where we're at with things, and just kind of sit down and kind of relax and be able to talk about some things, right?
Like the cops came, it's kind of just like a blur.
Yeah, sure. What part of the house were you at when the police were there?
I was at the window. Upstairs, downstairs? Downstairs. I just saw them pull up, so I just ran into the attic.
Okay. And you've been up in the attic since they first showed up?
Yep.
So, once again, I'm not here to lie to you. Jeff, I'm not, okay? I'm here to get your side of the story and to walk you through this, okay, so that we can try to understand this a little more. With your phone number that you just told us, Sean, we were able to get your cell phone records, right? We got those today from Verizon. So we know exactly when you left your house, right? 3 whatever.
Yeah.
And at 3:30, your mom's car is right here at Cork and Old Cork, which is right there by the curb, by the RBs and the hotels. Okay? Because you'd just gotten off the highway, right?
When?
At 3:30 today, 3:26 p.m.
You get off the freeway, where do you go after that? I like to speak to my lawyers. Okay.
Dale Whitaker pauses, he looks down at his hands, and then he says, I need a lawyer.
Bloody gloves down here.
What'd you say?
There's bloody gloves on the passenger seat, or the passenger floorboard.
I swear to God, I have no idea. How'd you get the car back today? I don't know. I told you I don't know.
How does it make sense?
Oh, there's a bunch of blood on this thing. Wait a second. Okay, no, so there's blood on the steering wheel over here. Okay. And then there's blood on that side of the armrest and this side, and then leading in there. But the gloves are over there?
Yep, tossed down here.
Okay, so he was driving. Otherwise, I was going to say she might have picked him up.
Yeah, she could have, because they're kind of tucked here a little bit.
Well, you could have, like, the blood's on the steering wheel over here, so honestly, I wouldn't doubt that he was driving, but if it was starting to track over there, like him leaning right there on the armrest.
Select Detective Knopf. There's blood in your vehicle. Do you know where it came from?
Where is there blood in my car?
It's in the middle house over here.
In the middle console?
I can't
I know, I just want to look at it. I'm not gonna...
Right by the phone.
Oh, by my phone?
Whoever phone that is in the middle.
That's my phone.
And it looks like on the trash can as well.
Oh, that might be my lipstick.
So here's our concern. Our concern's that it's...
my lipstick.
Well,
I don't think it's blood. I know it's not blood.
I don't know that it's not blood.
From the detective's perspective, Melissa appears to be trying to cover up evidence, insisting the bloodstains throughout the vehicle are nothing more than lipstick. With the SUV now seized as evidence, officers offer Melissa a ride to a nearby hotel while they wait for the search warrants for her home as well as Jeffrey's phone to be approved. For now, deputies remain stationed outside both Jeffrey's apartment and Melissa's home, waiting for.
And that is the moment this story stops being about a man hiding in an attic and starts being about what else might be buried or all that insulation. The moral refrain first used: some houses keep their secrets in the walls. The investigation moves fast. The U.S. Marshals execute a search warrant on the sister's house. The attic is processed by forensic technicians. They find a sleeping bag, a box of crackers, and a stack of old newspapers from 2015. They also find a single piece of yellow legal paper with Karen Whitaker's name written on it 12 times. That document is entered into
2 hours later,
evidence.
investigators secure the warrant for Jeffrey's phone, hoping it will finally lead them to him. But in a surprising development, the phone pings straight back to Melissa's home, leading detectives to believe his own family may have been covering for him all along. With this new lead, deputies waste no time and rush to the property. Guns drawn, they surround the house. But before they can move in, they spot someone emerging from inside.
66th Avenue, please come to the front door with your hands in the air.
Oh, we got contact at the front door.
Keep walking out.
They can close it.
You can close the door, it's alright.
The dad's just arriving also. I'm going to go make contact with them.
Okay, Jack's going to come with me because I'm another test, huh? No, Jack, you're going to go with me. Because he's going to get patted down. Okay, you get that. Okay?
Oh, that's fine.
There we go.
Can you just put your hands on top of the truck hood?
Right away, deputies separate the 2 individuals who identify themselves as Jeffrey's sister and her boyfriend. With Jeffrey's phone pinging to the very house they just emerged from, deputies believe the couple must know exactly where he's hiding. But as detectives go to speak with them, something about their response would feel off.
The sister is questioned.
Is there anyone else inside the house right now?
No, I don't believe so.
Is Jeff in there?
I don't believe so.
That's who we're trying to talk to. We like to find out his side of the story of what happened earlier today and then make sure he's okay.
Okay.
Just for my peace of mind, would you mind showing me your phone, like the text messages and call outs, just so I can say he hasn't texted or called her since 3 or whatever? So he said cops are here at 6:53. You said 20 minutes out. Lawyer, is this you talking to him?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't remember that?
No.
You don't remember saying 20 minutes out?
I must have.
Because
he said the cops are at his apartment.
He said call mom.
The cops are at his apartment.
Tell her to tell them to leave.
Taylor is dead. Alright? And that is why we are out here. Do you understand what?
I'd like you to go and tell her that right now.
That's why we wanted
No, I'd like you to turn around and go and tell her that
is
right
what
now.
that detective is going to do. That is his.
Is he telling her right now?
The reason we need to talk to Jeff so much is he's gotten himself into trouble, we believe. He got into an incident with Taylor tonight. Taylor is dead. We believe he killed Taylor. And that we believe he might be in this house. That's why it's very important. We need to know if you think he might be. There's a chance that he might be in here.
Taylor's. I still have Taylor's.
Taylor is dead.
Based on everything they know, deputies aren't buying that Jeffrey isn't inside the home. While officers continue speaking with the couple, a drone is launched overhead, giving deputies a clear view of every side of the property and watching for any sign of movement. But then, Jeffrey's sister would go on to inform police that there are several firearms inside. With access to those weapons, Jeffrey now poses an even greater threat, and every room officers clear could place them directly in his line of fire. Despite the risks, officers prepare to enter the house, having no idea Jeffrey is not only armed, but hiding in one of the last places they'd expect.
She initially tells investigators she did not know her brother was wanted. Then she says she thought he was only wanted for unpaid child support. Then she says she was too scared to call. The probable cause affidavit lays out these contradictions in plain language. She is not charged. The district attorney declines to prosecute. She is the sister of a suspect, not the suspect himself. But the unanswered question still hangs there. How do you hide a man in your attic for 15 years and not know he is a fugitive? The marshals have an answer. You don't.
With Jeffrey invoking his right to a lawyer, detectives' hopes of getting a confession come to an end. Fortunately, they may no longer need one. The first major breakthrough comes when detectives piece together Jeffrey's movements, allowing them to reconstruct the day Taylor was murdered. Around 5 p.m. that evening, detectives believe Jeffrey left his parents' home in Lawton and drove his mother's SUV to Emerald Park. After secretly tracking Taylor's movements with a concealed GPS tracker hidden beneath her car, Jeffrey waited until the second she was alone at 5:47 p.m. before ambushing her with a knife. Just 2 minutes later, by 5:49 p.m., Jeffrey flees the scene. By roughly 6:15 p.m., detectives believe he's back at his parents' home in Lawton, where he remains hidden in his parents' attic until officers finally discover him. But the final pieces of evidence would prove even more damaging, completely sealing Jeffrey's fate. DNA testing confirms the blood recovered from the knife inside Melissa's SUV and on Jeffrey's clothing all belong to Taylor. Detectives also recovered Jeffrey's fingerprints from the GPS tracker hidden beneath Taylor's car. Jeffrey Kaczarski is ultimately charged with the murder of Taylor Dragovich. In 2024, he pleads guilty to second-degree murder and is sentenced to 30 to 60 years in prison, with the possibility of parole after serving the minimum 30 years. As for Jeffrey's mother, investigators did not find sufficient evidence to prove she knowingly helped.
The body camera footage from the attic arrest is released to the public in March. It spreads quickly, and the reaction is strange. People are not shocked that he was hiding in an attic. They are shocked that he lasted that long. That is the dark fascination of this case. The house was not a bunker. It was not a remote compound. It was a 3-bedroom ranch house with a satellite dish and a mailbox shaped like a fish. And inside it for 15 years, a wanted man was reading newspapers and waiting to be found. The moral refrain: third use. Some houses keep their secrets in the walls. Now the call to research. There is one document that ties this entire story together. It is the probable cause affidavit filed in Pottawatomie County on August 15, 2023. It is public record. You can find it online through the Alma State Courts Network. Go to the criminal case search portal. Enter the case number CF 2023-421. Read the narrative section. Pay attention to what the sister says when they ask her how often her brother came out of attic. Then come back to this video and tell us in the comments, do you believe she was a hostage to her brother's secrets, or the keeper of them? This is EvidenceAxis. We do not speculate, we do not editorialize, we read the documents, we listen to the audio, and we follow the evidence to wherever the breathing gets louder. If this investigation shifted how you think about the spaces you live in, like this video, share it with someone who reads chords the way other people read novels, and subscribe to EvidenceAxis so you never miss the next document dump. Turn on notifications, the next case is already under review.